iTeammate has learned an inspection company hired by Morgan County found unhealthy levels of mold inside their courthouse.
And that's led to frustrations among workers in Morgan County who aren't even sure when work to remove the mold will begin. iTeammate's Bennett Haberly explains what may have caused the problem. Bennett?
Dave and Brooke, the Morgan County Courthouse predates the Civil War. Over the past 12 years or so, county officials say storm damage, leaking toilets, and other problems have led to a breeding ground for mold, which is raising health concerns for some workers and questions about why it's taken so long to fix. It's the tail end of cold and flu season, but that's not why workers inside the Morgan County Prosecutor's office are wearing masks.
I am not an engineer. I am not a mold expert.
Still, Prosecutor Steve Soniga says he's learning to become one after high concentrations of mold were discovered in his office. The most visual sign something is wrong might be this warped corner in the office of Deputy Prosecutor Bob Klein. He says it developed over time because of interior water leaks.
And it is I would say, a very complicated process and at times very slow moving and frustrating.
Frustrating because as prosecutor, Soniga says he doesn't have the authority to spend money or determine when the mold will be removed. That's up to the county government.
You know, you're waiting on experts to give you information, and you're waiting on other players to give you information, and I just have to be very patient.
But the problem, he says, has already forced some county employees to miss work or be moved to other buildings.
I do have 2 employees with doctor's notes not allowed to be in the building, so we're trying to deal with that. So yeah, there's an additional stressor.
Test results from mold diagnostics show walls near the child support area and the prosecutor's office showed the highest levels of mold. One wall sample collected in part of the building in late March found 127,000 mold spores per cubic meter. That's more than 100 times higher than levels considered to be unhealthy by microbiologists.
Yeah, that's high, and it's something that we have to take seriously. I mean, the nice thing is we didn't find that out circulating around in the air.
But an April 12th test showed mold was found in the air in the attic of the building.
We're taking it seriously, and we're moving with as much dispatch as we can.
County Attorney Roderick Bray concedes the pre-Civil War courthouse has seen its fair share of problems.
They're looking at all possible environmental causes for the respiratory issues.
In 2004, Wish TV chronicled water leaks in the building, along with complaints that workers were getting sick. 4 years later, in 2008, a storm caused even more damage.
We've had some challenges with that in the past. It's been brought to our attention again, and so we're trying to figure out what it is, where it is, and how to remediate it.
Question, why have the problems persisted for so long? We took those concerns to the county commissioner, Norman Voiles, who would not comment on that specifically. He did say, though, quote, "We are working on it, and that's that." A number of quotes have been gathered from remediation companies, but there's no timetable on when this work will actually start. And I'm told from sources inside the courthouse that more employees have now been told to leave the building. Bennett Haberly, 24 Hour News 8.